welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby, and this time we'll be doing a patrol wrapper, enemies in all the usual places. Because this is a re-record due to sound issues, I'm having to replay this. In order to replay the patrol wrappers, you have to find a friend who has not played it yet, or has not finished it yet, and has it in their mission list to share it with you if you team up. Alright, so it says, here's the text of the wrapper. Not all of the experiences of the crew of the USS Voyager from their time in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home, and more than one species felt like they had a run-in with the supernova after she'd been through their space. These ill feelings have had decades to fester, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to soothe them. And so we're given a list of 3 missions to patrol, and we'll get a small amount of experience and expertise. Alright, so this is my primary mission, and we're going to, there we go. We're going to transwarp to the Delta Quadrant. There we go. Beep-a-dee-ba-doo. And as you can see, here we are in the Delta Quadrant. We're going to go ahead and start up at the top. La-di-da, moving right along. Here we go, coming up on our Sakari system. And we shall start patrol Sakari system. The ones that say start are always the ones from the wrapper. So if you have more than one option, choose that. Ultimatum is the name of the submission. Captain, I think there's a priority distress call somewhere in this system. The signal is very weak, though. If we perform some scans, we should be able to triangulate the position of the distress call by narrowing down the search field. Run multiple scans to determine the exact position of the distress call. We need to find the source of the distress call. I love how I have to keep readjusting the zoom, because otherwise my ship is just way too close. So we narrow the scanning area, and we'll have to do this 3 times. There we go. Time 2 out of 3. And coming up. 3rd and final time. Oh. You'll notice there's an arrow pointing down, which means that my target, there it is underneath me. So I need to point my nose down and make circles around it to find it. There we go. Thank you for responding to our signal. We're losing warp core containment, and it could go at any moment. We've lost almost all of our systems, including the escape pods. Please, we need your help. Temet, Can you get a read on them? There is not enough time to facilitate repairs, but their crew is small, sir. We can transport them off their ship and onto ours with limited risk. Attention traders, prepare to be beamed aboard. My crew is my top priority, but our cargo, it's all we have left. If you could transport it on board your ship as well, we'll be able to sell it and replace our ship. We have room for your cargo. Alright, so we beam aboard. We need to get closer. There we go. Beam survivors and cargo. All crew and cargo successfully beamed aboard, sir. And you can see the nose of my ship pointing way down. Ruh-roh. The APUs. Attention, Starship. Our scans show that your cargo hold contains chromodynamic power modules that we have been sent to acquire. Chromodynamic power modules? What is the meaning of this? Let me explain. I'm Captain Ganex, a trader here in these parts, and these are our customers. We acquired these power cores from a salvaging operation a few weeks back. We put them out on the market, and this group offered to pay whatever price we wanted. What are these modules to you? The modules are a facsimile of a technology constructed previously by one known as Belana Torres. She, along with Automated Personnel Unit 3947, were able to solve our reproduction problem with a prototype of the modules you now possess. Reproduction problem? Yes, our race is entirely artificial. Without these modules, we are unable to create new automated personnel units to replace those that are lost. The modules in your cargo bay belong to us now. We will not ask for them a second time. I need to... Ruh-roh. And there's another APU ship. Our scans show your cargo hold contains chromodynamic power modules that were manufactured by and belong to us. The Prelor units hold no authority here. Prepare to transport those modules to our ship. And who are you? We are the automated personnel units of the Kravik race. You will not give the modules to the APUs of the Prelor race. Mute comms. Demet, do you know what we're in the middle of? According to the records from the USS Voyager, these two android races are still fighting a war that was programmed into them by their masters, the Prelor and the Kravik. Both these races were wiped out by their APUs when they agreed to a ceasefire, and the APUs have continued fighting ever since. Lieutenant Torres did successfully create a way for them to reproduce, a violation of the Federation's Prime Directive. But in the end, she destroyed her prototype power core. She had hoped they would never be able to replicate the device. Apparently, they have been able to do so. And bring them back on screen. Time runs short. We will take the modules by force if we must. Is that a threat? We have a greater need for these modules than the Kravik units do. They will be handed over to us. Looks like we have a decision to make. Your orders, sir? The Prelor and or Kravik APUs are likely to attempt to take the modules by force, depending on your orders. Alright, so we have 4 choices. We'll give these modules back to the Kravik units. They are the ones who manufactured them. We'll keep these cores for ourselves, for now. Destroy the cores. Neither side needs to make more soldiers for a pointless war. Or we'll give these to the Prelor units, even though it looks like they had no intention of ever paying for them. Perhaps this can even the fight between the two types of units. Now, usually I choose destroy the cores. So I'm going to go ahead and actually we'll keep these cores for ourselves for now. Okay, and they seem to want to destroy each other, but I'm sure they'll turn our attention to us eventually. Where are they? There they are. And I'm just gonna kill both of them. And I'm just gonna kill everything. Do, kill everything. Let whatever deity you believe in sort it out later. I love how they keep claiming minimal damage sustained, yet they're blowing up. No more hostile units on sensor. We've destroyed all the hostile ships, sir. I wouldn't want to see what those automated personnel units could do if they had the capability to grow their numbers. Agreed. Gnek says he and his crew will depart our ship at their earliest opportunity, Admiral. We can leave the system on your orders, sir. And we'll go ahead and claim our box and leave the system. Yay! Alright, next one is either Trachea or Chivolia system. So let's see which one is closest. And looks like Trachea. Looks like Trachea is closest. And the last one, yep, Chivolia is down there. Alright. Boy, this is going to be quite a while. You'll notice that your fleet research lab is also here in the Delta Quadrant. Right there. Yes. As well as, oh, there's your Janolan Dyson sphere. And a little farther down in the Kotara sector is the Kobali system. As well as there's quite a few, so we're going to ignore those because we're heading to the Trachea system. I'm letting it go slow for a reason. If you enter into your slipstream, it voids the target destination, so it will keep going past your target, which we don't want it to do, obviously. So I'm letting it go ahead and go at the slower speed. There we go. And it's coming up on the target now. So let's look. There's the Trachea system. There's I have to actually find the planet to patrol. There it is. Alright, so we're going to start patrol Trachea system. And in we go. Long distance call. Readings confirmed, Admiral. There is a communications array in this system. We've been using the arrays in the Jenolan and Solanae spheres for all of our subspace communications back home. Having another option, in case those become inoperative, would be very useful. Readings showed this is of a similar configuration to the Hirogen array that the USS Voyager found. We should approach with caution. Scan the area for ships. I wonder if there are any Hirogen out there. Faint warp signatures could just be background readings, or possibly echoes of our own arrival here. Nothing definitive. Your orders? Take us in. We'll send an away team to study the station. And there's the station, so let's beam our away team over. This is definitely a Hirogen comm array. We'll start our scans immediately. Warp signatures inbound to our position. Attention, alien vessel. You are trespassing in Hirogen territory. Set a course out of this system immediately, and I might give you a few seconds lead time before I begin my pursuit. Let's go, then let the hunt begin. Let's attack. Where are they? There they are. They send just an escort after me. Ha 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 ha. We shall make quick work of the escort. Ah, more fodder. Can you tell I like to kill things fast? Okay, here we go. Kill him. Yay! There's Hirogen on board the station. They must have boarded while you were fighting. We've almost completed the scans of the array's core systems. We need reinforcements. We're headed for a shielded area near the center of the array. Request you beam aboard a security team to hold off the boarders, and then use the teacher's corner to lead the Hirogen ships away from us. We can get to the core and complete our mission. Alright, understood. Good luck. So there we go. We beam our security team over. Okay. And now... beam down security team. There we go. Beaming down. There we go. Wee-hee! Shoot him down. More Hirogen on sensors. Where are they? Haha, there they are. so let's answer the hail. Sir, we've completed our scans and the away team has set up the array to contact our homeworld. Away team is requesting beam out at this time. Good work, Augustine. We'll beam you back now. Teacher's Corner, we could use a pickup. Alright, so let's pick up all our items first. Just because, you know, some of this stuff we can use for turning in to our fleet project. Terraforming systems, for example, are always nice. Beam up away team. There we go, and we retrieve away team. We're back on board, sir. All away team members present and accounted for. I have a strong subspace signal through the array. Routing through Starfleet channels now. Sir, it's not a clear connection, but I have Admiral Quinn. Sirhan? I thought you were with the Expeditionary Force in the Delta Quadrant. We are, sir. We're gathering information on a long-range communications device. Ah, excellent. I've not been getting as many reports as I'd like on our progress in the Delta Quadrant. Perhaps you can transmit a summary of the Federation's findings so far. Absolutely, Admiral. Beginning transmission now. I believe the transmission completed before we lost the connection, sir. The away team gathered a lot of data on how this array works. Continue. Alright, and now it says, shall we be on our way, Admiral? I don't think the next Hirogen ship that comes our way will be any more pleased to see us than the last one was. So we leave the system. And that is our patrol of the Trachea system. Alright, now moving on. We now move on to the last of our patrol, to the Shivolia system. There we go. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna go. Always looks like we're gonna go through the sun, but it's gonna bounce us up over it. There we go. The joys of auto navigation. Alright. Here we go. Almost there. Again, I'm going slow because of the fact that the slipstream loses its mark or its goal. And there we go, the Shivolia system. Here we go. And we're going to patrol Shivolia system. Unlikely allies. Admiral, we're picking up a hail from a hierarchy ship nearby. Its weapons are not armed and its shields are down. Your orders? Plot a course for the vessel and open hailing frequency. Alright. Hail the hierarchy ship. Hello, Teacher's Corner. I was hoping someone would happen by here. My crew and I are investigating a nearby asteroid. My home office has had several reports of Vaadwaur gathering in this region over the past several days. Our intelligence indicates that the Vaadwaur may be building a base in the asteroid field. Perhaps you'd do us a favor? A favor for the hierarchy? I smell a trap. I understand your concern, and I sincerely apologize for any unsatisfactory dealings you may have had with my colleagues. We've already lost ships during this investigation. The Vaadwaur are relentless. My home office is recalling my vessel because of the damage to our profit margin, but the Vaadwaur are simply too dangerous to leave here. I'm trying to do what you people from the Alpha Quadrant call the right thing. Fine, I'll help. What do you need? Excellent. I suggest scanning that asteroid for any signs of a Vaadwaur base or technology. We'll stay here and keep watch for Vaadwaur ships. If they appear, we'll do all we can to help. Understood. Setting course for the asteroid. Alright, so now we go to the asteroid. And we scan asteroid for Vaadwaur. Sir, the hierarchy salvage ship just warped out of the system. We're picking up multiple destroyed Benthan ships. There we go. More hierarchy signatures. Warp. Hierarchy warp signatures on the way. They may have confused me. There we go. If they confuse you like that, science team gets rid of it. That's why it's always a good idea to have science team on your ship. Especially when fighting in the Delta Quadrant. Because the Hirogen like to confuse like that, as do the hierarchy. As you can see, they've done it again. This is one of their primary defensive attack. So I just simply hit science team and boom, could target again. Not an issue. Captain, what are your orders? Yeah, I thought so. My spam button was... Captain, what are your orders? What is it? We have scanned the Benthan ships near the asteroids. They have been abandoned and stripped for parts. The hierarchy ships will most likely be waiting to see if we were destroyed. Can we destroy one of the Benthan ships to trick the hierarchy? Yes, I believe it would be possible, Admiral. We can scan the ships for a suitable one, then modify its warp core to explode with a resonance matching our own ship. Set a course for the asteroid and scan the ships. So back to the asteroid, and we're close enough we can scan the Benthan ships. Modify Benthan ship, okay. So we modify the ship. Modifying, and now we blow it up. There we go. They're surprised to see us alive. As you can see, there we go. What are these? More hierarchy. Alright. Respond to the hierarchy. So, the Admiral of the Teacher's Corner saw through our ploy. We'll have to rethink our strategy next time. Oh, don't worry, we're not going to waste this fleet on you. This whole event has caused a net loss in our profits, thanks to the amount of ships we've lost. What? One of our squadrons feels they can still eke out a profit on this by destroying them? Go to Red Alert. I don't know how I'm going to explain this to the home office. As you can see, there we are. We have finished. Captain, VOD warships leave a distinct warp signature that our sensors can detect, but there's no sign of it here. The hierarchy has been using the VOD war threat to their own advantage. Maybe they'll see the error of their ways before it's too late. Are you ready to leave, sir? Leave the system. So we leave system. There we go. There we go. Alright, and that is, now we need to aid the Kabali captain by answering the distress call. You'll notice the distress call shows up, I get this a lot, in the low priority interactions on the right side of your screen. There it is. To any ships in range, this is the Kobali vessel Kavena. We've been attacked and require immediate assistance. I can't. Our homeworld is under siege. Our supply lines are cut. I don't know how much longer we can survive. If you can hear this message, please respond. We're on our way, Kavena. Stay strong. Alright, so we now have to go to the Nasordin system. And this does not show up until we do the others. So there we go. There's Nasordin. And there we go. Alright. And here we go. We're moving that away. And not going to take us very long. We'll get there soon enough. I'm going to go ahead and use our slipstream. Notice I'm keeping my map open, that way I can see when we arrive close. I can cut my engines if I need to, which I don't think I'll need to, but I can. Oh, maybe I will. Alright, I have cut my engines, and I should be, yep, right in front of it. Okay. Alright, and patrol in the sorting system. We should see Kobali here. Aftermath. Admiral, it looks like we missed whatever happened here. Sensors are detecting residual Polaron weapon signatures in the area. Temet, are you picking anything up? Picking up anything? Yes, sir. I'm picking up 5 separate distress calls from Kabali ships in the system. Let them know we're here to help. Good to see you, Teacher's Corner. We didn't know if anyone would pick up our signals. We'll help repair what ships we can and rescue the crews of those ships we can't repair. What happened here? It was Vaudoir. Their ships were so fast, so powerful. How did they get like that? They ambushed us and then just left us to die as they went on to their next targets. One of them taunted us. He said more Vaudoir would come to finish the job. If they do, there's no way we can fight back. Protect the Kabali survivors from further Vaudoir attacks. Don't worry, will protect. Alright. Sir, the ship's warp core is close to a breach and an explosion is imminent. I'm not sure we can beam all the crew off in time. Use the cargo transporters as well. Just beam off any life signs. Okay, you can find. So we use cargo transporters and we use crew transporters. So we use them both. Alright, and great idea. Cargo transporter. Ah, they got me. Happens once in a while. Don't freak out. Just respawn and go back into the fray. There's really not much of a penalty for dying in this game. There we go. And we'll move on to the next nav beacon. There we go. Let's go ahead and pick up our spoils. Thank you. Our life support is failing and so is the artificial gravity. We can't do any repairs. Can you please lend us a hand? Let's get your life support fixed first. With that done, your crew should be able to handle everything else on their own. Or a couple focus beams into your graviton matrix should get your artificial gravity back online. We can also remotely repair your life support system as well. Let's try that one. So let's repair life support first, because that's obviously the most important. And then repair artificial gravity, because those are their two complaints. And then they should be. Thanks for the... Make our way to Starbase, take care of the rest of the damage. Alright, moving right along. This ship, let's stop moving, here we go. Okay, let's talk to this. This ship's been inundated with radiogenic particles, possibly from passing too close to a dark matter cluster. It's overcharging their warp core and irradiating the crew. Alright, so we can divert auxiliary power to hazard systems and start emergency transport. Use the cargo transfer as well, just beam off any life signs you can. Or modify a probe to generate a dampening field. We'll evacuate while there's a gap in the radiogenic phase variance. So let's modify the probe. Launch the probe. And then rescue survivors. That took longer than I'd hoped. There we go. And we defended against that attack. Help, at last. We're lucky the Vaudouar didn't destroy us, but they did fracture our telemeric rad infuser. Without it, we're dead in the water. We'll have to dampen the rad infuser with the plasma burst, as well as use a mag seal on the fracture. That should get you back up and working. Okay, or some quick jolts from our primary phase relay through our deflector should seal that in no time. Let's try sealing the infuser, and that should. We'll set course for the nearest outpost. There we go. There we go. Yay, we finished. Captain, the ship's coming apart. The best we can hope to do is keep it together long enough to get everyone off. Okay, so we can get an emergency team over there to stabilize the core long enough for us to beam survivors. Have all of the crew assemble in their cargo bay so we can lock onto them in one sweep. Or extend our shields to their structural integrity field. That should buy us some time to beam the survivors out. I would say this one. Have everyone and do the mass beam out. We managed to get nearly everyone, sir. A few of the wounded didn't make it. Okay. Sir, looks like the rescue ship has arrived in the system. We can transport the survivors directly to them. Teacher's Corner. We have picked up some of the comm traffic in the area, and we've arrived to respond to the distress signals. We can take charge of the refugees that you've picked up and deliver them back to friendly territory. Acknowledged. We will rendezvous with you for transport. And there it is, so beam the rescued crew over. Woohoo! Thank you, Admiral. If you and your crew had not been here, none of us would have survived. The Vaudouar have been extremely aggressive towards us. They have even laid siege to large portions of Kobali Prime. I know the Federation has sent one of their captains there to see if they can help, but after seeing you in action, I think you can contribute greatly to our efforts against the Vaudouar there. Let us know if you hear rumors of any further Vaudouar advances or attacks. Admiral, the rescue ship from the Kobali has taken the injured and rescued crew aboard. We are clear to leave on your orders, so let's claim our Delta Marks package and leave system. You have completed all objectives in this area, yes. We want to leave system. And before we do anything else, we got some flashies. Okay. There we go. Alright, so there's our flashies done. Alright. So that finishes our patrol wrapper. Excellent work. You're making a big impact here. And because this is my second time through, I don't have to worry about choosing an equipment reward. So I just claim it, and there we go. Now, so that was enemies in all the usual places. Join me next time for the next playthrough. I'll see you then.